Academia Bembe students. It was great seeing you today. I'm very glad that we were able to beat the rain for our class. I did not get very lucky with the other class after that since it started pouring right after you guys left, but I'm glad that we were able to make it, and I appreciate you guys being patient and waiting and making sure that we could run the class even with the possibility of rain. So great job today. We started to sound really good together, and we're starting to get into that tempo where it's fast and fun. I wanted on this video to, now that you guys got that second djembe part pretty nice and solid, I wanted to start adding the actual tones, the slaps that we've been kind of leaving out for a little bit, and also wanted to start a break, an intro. That is very common sometimes to do. Instead of just starting with our traditional, we can also start with an introduction and a rhythm, like a long phrase that will get us into our rhythm, kind of the same way that the signal will do. But it just gives us another, it's just another choice for us and another way to do it. So it's a traditional way to do it as well. So I wanted to explore that today with this video for this week. Okay, so the first thing, the djembe pattern, the second djembe pattern, we've been and I'm gonna get used to saying macaroni, okay, since it works too. And if you guys ever try a macaroni pizza, you gotta let me know how that is. Okay, so we were working, and you can still do this without any slaps and just open tones on the bass. Keep working on it. On it that way. I do want you to pay attention to every time you say macaroni or pepperoni, if that's how you're practicing it, that you start with either your right or your left, but both phrases have to start with that hand, that same hand. That way your bass can land with that same hand, and you don't have a weird double. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Notice that everything starts with my left there. If you're starting with the left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Okay, so every little phrase within that whole pattern is going to start either with your right or with your left. I think Toltec, you tend to start with your left, so you're starting with your left. Make sure they all start with the left. But if you're more right-handed inclined like I am, I want to start with my right hand on all those phrases so that my bass falls nice and easy right in the middle, and I don't have to struggle to get it there. Okay, so now let's start talking about those slaps that we added. When we say macaroni, macaroni, the roni, it's going to be the two slaps. Macaroni. Ready, again, and macaroni. Ton, ton, slap, slap. Ready, go, and again and go. Again and go, and again and go, and okay. Now we have macaroni, 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 macaroni. So the second macaroni, we're gonna do the opposite. Slap, slap, ton, ton. Ton, ton, slap, 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 ton, ton. Again, here we go, and ton, ton, slap, 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 ton, ton. It's just the reverse. Two tones, two slaps, two tones. Okay? Ton, ton, slap, 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 ton, ton. Ready, here we go. Ready, here we go. Ready, here we go. Macaroni, macaroni. Okay? Good. So far, then we're gonna add macaroni, macaroni Pizza Hut. And remember, the hot is that bass tone there. That's our guideline too. Macaroni, macaroni Pizza Hut. So Pizza Hut will be two slaps and the bass for the hot. Macaroni, macaroni Pizza Hut. Ready, here we go. and macaroni, macaroni, Pizza Hut. Okay? And then the last thing we have at the end is the I like, and the I like are going to be 2 slaps. I like, and make sure once again, if you're leading with your right, that all those little chunks are starting with your right hand. Or if you're leading with your left, that all of them start with that left hand. I'm starting with my right hand, okay? After Pizza Hut, I like. I'm just gonna take it from that. Pizza Hut, I like. Slap, slap, bass, slap, slap. Ready, go, and don't. Slap, slap, bass, slap, slap. Ready, go, and slap, slap, bass, slap, slap. I'm gonna put it all together. My bad. Ready, go, macaroni, 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 Pizza Hut. 2, ready, and macaroni, macaroni, Pizza Hut. Now I'm gonna keep playing all through. I'm gonna go a little slower. Okay, so now 2 ways to practice that. Practice it without the slaps. And now see if you can start putting in those slaps in, like I just showed you, okay? Now the break. I was saying that we're gonna start with an intro break. It's like a long phrase where sometimes we do call and response within our own ensemble. Sometimes the dun-duns will ask a question and the djembes answer, or the other way around. So I want to start with kind of, we're going to split it next time I see you between the djembes and the dun-duns, but I want you to start learning the phrase, okay? So let me play the whole thing and then I'm going to break it up. And then we start the rhythm. Okay, so a break starts with okay, tiki tiki ta, tiki tiki ta, tiki tiki ta, boom boom, and the boom boom. We're gonna go with a bass, and imagine. You can think what instrument is going to play that boom boom. I'm thinking it might be the dun-duns that are going to respond, but like I said, we're gonna work on that split in the part next time. Just want you to learn the phrase for now. So 3 times tiki tiki ta, tiki tiki ta, tiki tiki ta, boom boom. Okay, 2, here we go, and okay, and we do that whole thing 3 times. Okay, here it is. Again, second time, last time. Okay, that's the first part. 3 times that phrase. The second chunk. Tugu takata, boom boom. Tugu takata, boom boom, boom boom. Let me do that second part again. Again, second part. Boom, 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 boom. Let me put it all together. First and second part of our intro break. Third time. One more time. 1, 2, here we go, and Good. First and second part. The third part, easy. Since we're talking about food, I'm telling you, I'm always thinking about food. So, and sometimes it's just easy to remember things about food. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm thinking about food and eating all the time. So, we will go with, what would you like to eat today? Okay. What would you like to eat today? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 based tones there at the end. What would you like to eat today? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Macaroni. Because that's what we're going to eat. That's what we're playing in our rhythm, right? What would you like to eat today? Macaroni. Macaroni. Macaroni pizza. And that's how we're going to get into a rhythm. Okay? So, let me play the third chunk of our intro break. 1, 2, 3, 4. What would you like to eat today? Macaroni. Sounds good? Let me put the 3 phrases all together of our intro break. Second time. Third time. Here we go. What would you like to eat today? Macaroni. Sounds good? Let me play one more time. And here we go. And third time. Cool. So, we'll see who can work on that break this week. Do what you can. See if you can remember the 3 chunks. We'll go over it nice and slow next time in class, and we'll start incorporating that as we play our rhythm. Great job today again. Thank you for being there, and I will see you next week. Cross your fingers, no rain. All right, bye-bye. Have a great week.